Sneaky Sneathy, eh? Yeah, so I first met Gazz at Southcliff. We was fishing a social event. It was really good fun actually. Gazz caught 24 fish in 24 hours, which I think is nationally known now. Yeah, he absolutely smashed it. I was second behind him. I had 5 or 6 out, so not as many as 24, but still a good amount. I was fishing with trusty old pellet waggler ways, so quite different from normal conventional carp fishing, but still fun. Yeah, so yeah, I've only known him about probably less than a year. So I was a really late arriving as normal, typical woman. I've just moved house, so I had literally crap everywhere, so quite unorganised. And then really randomly I had a job interview on the phone at 9 o'clock, which is so random doing that when you're fishing. But yeah, so I'm quite unorganised for this session really, but I won't use that as an excuse if I lose. So I've only had one rod in for about the first hour and 15 minutes, and then I've just been sort of leading about at the top. I've just put a PVA bag down on my left hand margin now, so yeah, we're there finally. I predict that Gaz will get very sunburnt. I think I'll be like mother of the session, offering him sun cream. But no, I don't know, it sounds really pessimistic, but I'm not like feeling it today. Everything feels wrong. There's real high pressure. It's really hot, really hot. It's supposed to be like 27 degrees, hotter than Hawaii. So yeah, really struggling to predict what may happen. Probably blank. But we'll see. I'll keep working at it. I'll work hard. I would prefer it to be overcast. It's not a venue that you can surface fish, so unfortunately if the sun was out and I was allowed to surface fish, yeah, I'd be getting the floaters out and giving that a whirl, but it's kind of a bottom only pop-up venue. So yeah, if it's hot weather, then yeah, it would be nice to change that, but no, not really. The facilities are great. The guy's absolutely awesome that runs it. It's quite luxury, so you've got everything at your hand as well. So no, I just hope a catch. It'd be nice. One of them scaly ones would be good.
I've met Penny a couple of times. From what I've seen on social media and from when I met her the first time fishing, she's a good angler, and I think I've got a good competitor that I'm against. So I think she's a tough opponent. My prediction for that's going to happen, I think I might catch a coot, because they're not leaving me alone. But I don't want to catch a coot, obviously. I've not seen any fish showing, not even anything subtle. So I think it's going to be tough with the warm weather as well, with no zigs, no surface baits. So I think it could go either way. I don't think I'd change anything, because it's so early on. I'm confident in catching a fish. I'm happy with my rigs, my bait. I know my presentation's spot on. So I think it's just a waiting game now to see what happens. I think she's doing everything she needs to do. I can't fault, from what I can see, anything that she's doing wrong. She's been casting tight up against the island, which is an obvious feature. She's been baiting up pretty accurate down the margin and dropping her rig bang on the spot, which I would have done the same. So I'm confident that she's done everything she needs to do to get a bite. It's been a tricky day with the weather. The lake has been really dead. Not seen a lot to go off at all. I think it's either going to pick up tonight and the fish are going to come on the feed, or it's just going to be one fish that wins it.
Yeah, Gazz is fishing really well, man. It's just unfortunately got a bit snagged up, which was like one in I don't know, a million chances. The bottom is so clear. Don't know. We think he's hit kind of a secret trapdoor down there. So yeah, but apart from that, you know, we're quite good mates. So we've been talking different tactics, which is nice. So it's not been as sort of competitive as last time, but yeah, he's tried a stiff hinge rig, which I've tried as well. He's fishing a bit of corn. I noticed he's sticking the foam on just so it's settling down nice and neat, which is nice to see. His presentation is obviously really important to him, and is making sure everything's sitting on the deck nice and tight, which is great. Yeah, he's fishing well.
Awesome.
I don't really know what's going to happen through the night, to be fair. I did predict earlier that I didn't feel dead confident because of the way the air pressure was and the weather and just the way the wind was coming in. Yeah, it's been like unbelievably hot, as you can see. This is with sun cream, kids. Make sure you wear it when you're fishing. Top tip. Yeah, I don't know what I'm feeling through the night. I've definitely sat on my hands more than last time when I was here, so I'm just gonna be confident in my rigs through the night and just leave them where they are, I think. Hope I bag one, or at least one of us. I'm not even bothered anymore. I just want one of us to catch. That'd be cool. The only thing I'd change, apart from what I mentioned earlier, with it not being so hot and us not being able to surface fish or zig fish, if it wasn't classed as being cruel to animals, I would shoot all the ducks and the coots, because they are annoying. We can't, I mean, the venues, the fish are really finicky here, so, you know, you put 5 too many boilers in, that's it, you've kind of lost it. But because of the ducks here as well, you can't lay any sort of nice fine particles to create a sort of a feeding swim, because they just come in and absolutely annihilate your swim. So there's been quite a few times, I think both of us have had an occasion where one of the coots has picked the rig up and run off with it, and your heart's pounding, and yeah, it's a duck. So yeah, I would like to change that, but you get that at every venue, I suppose. You just got to work around it. It's the beauty of nature and fishing, I guess. confident in what he's doing and presenting right. He's fished really, really well, to be honest. Yeah, he's really good with his accuracy and everything when he's casting and catapulting in. Yeah, pleasure to watch, really. Just with the weather and the way everything was, and I was right. Yeah, I know there's no such thing as sort of a sense, but I don't know, it just, everything felt wrong. Yeah, I couldn't really fish in the style that I wanted to with the weather just because of the venue rules, but you have to respect the venue's rules and just try and nab one off the bottom or on a pop-up, but unless we nab one right in these last seconds, I thought it was pretty much going to be a blank.
Just as all that.